Are you feeling stuck between refinancing your home or selling it? This decision can impact your future in many ways that you might not even realize. Choosing the wrong option could mean losing out on thousands of dollars or missing out the perfect timing in the market. In this video, I'm going to be walking you through the pros and the cons of both refinancing and selling your home. And I'll be giving you actionable tips to decide what's best for your unique situation. Stick around because this video could be the most important decision that you make when it comes to your home and your wallet. Why is this decision important? Well, as you know, your home is one of your largest financial assets. It's not just a place to live at the end of the day. It is one of your largest investments that you might make in your entire life. Refinancing can help you optimize your finances while staying in your home. Selling can unlock quick equity, giving you the freedom to move or invest elsewhere. Oftentimes, these dilemmas occur when there's rising interest rates or property values continue to fall. There might also just be life changes where you have a growing family, or you're downsizing, or you're relocating for a job to a different city, or you're trying to leverage your asset and take some financial flexibility, whether you're wanting to take advantage on a lower interest rate or just cash out on the equity that you built for yourself. Let's talk about the pros and the cons to refinancing. The pros to refinancing is that you're going to have lower monthly payments. Refinancing to a lower interest rate can save you hundreds of dollars each month. Let's say you're refinancing a $300,000 loan or mortgage from 5% interest to 3% interest. This could save you almost $500 a month. Another major pro is the cash out opportunity. Let's say if you added in sweat equity, meaning that you put in some repairs, you've increased its overall value. If you purchase the house at $200,000 and you put in $50,000 repairs, well, your property might be reappraised at $300,000. And if you get a refinance on that new loan amount, which might be 80% loan to value of the appraised value of 300,000, then you can get that equity gain. Let's say your new mortgage is 280,000. You've put in 250,000 into the property. That means you've just built and cashed out $30,000 worth of equity from doing that refinance. Another major benefit is just being able to retain the home, as oftentimes capital gains and selling assets can come with lots of tax implications. So trying to mitigate those and retaining that property of yours, keeping it for the long term for future appreciation or cash flow if it's a rental property, would be a major pro to refinancing it. Some cons that go along with refinancing your property are the closing costs. You're going to have to, refinancing comes with lots of fees, typically in between 2 to 5% of the loan amount. So make sure that you're calculating your break-even point to ensure that the savings outweigh the costs. Also, when you refinance, you're resetting your loan term. So extending your mortgage back to 30 years can mean paying more over interest over time. Also, depending on your situation, if you're leveraging too much debt, this could be an over borrowing risk, as excess debt and leverage can hurt your ability to be able to purchase other assets and not be able to qualify for future mortgages. Again, it's very personal and dependent, but it is a con of refinancing if that is an option for you. Now, some of the pros and cons of selling. Well, the pros are you maximize your equity gains. If your home has a really high market in a seller's market, this could mean very significant profits for you. Let's say if you bought your home for $300,000 and 2 to 3 years down the road, it's now worth $500,000. Well, that could be a cash out equity gain of close to $200,000, which you then could use to buy another property. Another major pro is the ability to move and relocate and not have to worry about the property anymore. If you're looking to upgrade or downsize or just move cities, you don't want to have to be concerned about if your tenants are damaging the property or whatever the case may be. Another pro of selling is that you don't have to worry about those ongoing maintenance and all the costs that are associated with holding onto that property. As you know that there are lots of costs such as your insurance, your taxes, utilities, the maintenance, and everything that goes along with owning a property. You're not going to have to worry about that, and it frees up a lot of cash flow. Some of the cons that go along with selling your house are some of the costs, such as when you hire a real estate agent, they do charge a fee to sell your house. There are also going to be closing costs and some moving expenses and legal fees that are going to reduce your ultimate net profit. So expect to pay about 6 to 10% of these costs of your home in order to sell your house. There's also the market uncertainty. Many people think that they could time the market perfectly, but we don't know exactly what's going to happen when you do get your property sold. Timing it in the incorrect time could leave you less as a sale price compared to other times in the market. And lastly, there's lots of emotional challenges that come with selling your house, as if it has been a house that you used to raise a family or built lots of memories in that house, it is hard to let go of that property and pass it over to a new family or investor or whoever the case may be. So how do you make the right decision for you? First is you're going to want to assess your financial goals. Do you need immediate cash for an emergency or another investment opportunity? Or are you simply looking to reduce your monthly obligations? Are you wanting to keep the property for future cash flow? Are you wanting to move to a new city to start a new job opportunity? These are all important questions to know, and understanding your financial situation is crucially important. Next is understanding the current market. Is it a buyer's market? Is it a seller's market? How much equity have you built into the house to get that maximum dollar value? Research where the interest rates are currently at, and understand the current market situation so you know if it's a good time to sell. Next is you're going to want to crunch the numbers. Use calculators to compare costs and benefits to both the refinancing approach and the selling approach. These factors include all your fees, including closing costs and transaction fees and potential capital gains that go along with selling and refinancing. Lastly, you're going to want to consult a professional. Work with your trusted real estate agent like me and a mortgage broker to consult your options. Some common mistakes to avoid in this process are to ignore any of the hidden costs. Like when you refinance a house or if you sell a house, there's lots of fees that go along with it. So failing to account for these can make your decision less desirable. Also, try to avoid making emotional decisions, because if you want to refinance just because you love the house so much and it's really better for you to sell, make sure you're doing what you know is best for you, not because you have emotional ties to the property. Also, make sure that you shop around. Lots of people just get one option with their mortgage broker or their bank, not reviewing all the other options, not talking to other agents and seeing what other agents can do to help them sell. So making sure that you compare all options to get the best deal possible. Choosing between refinancing or selling your home is a major decision, but it doesn't have to be overwhelming. By understanding these pros and cons, assessing your financial goals, and consulting experts, you can make the right choice for your future. If you need any personal advice to navigate this decision, I'd be happy to help however I can. Feel free to reach out to me. All my contact details are below. All my free links and free resources to my website are there as well, so you know exactly what your mortgage cost would be or your sale and home value would be as well. I'd be happy to connect with you, and until next time.